Hi. So, more on the life of dogs. And after talking about trust yesterday and ways to help your dog to trust in you, by being kind, by being consistent, by being fair, by being a leader, and by making sure that you have their back so that they can trust you. So using situations and thinking, how can you make a difference so that your dog feels comfortable and feels safe. So today I want to talk about trust a little bit more, and how I mentioned yesterday how if you're feeding your dog, you're not going to just take their food away. There's other ways to do things. So this morning I was walking my own dog, and we were on the beach, and never had a problem with dead fish before until recently. The other day he decided he was going to bring a dead dogfish all the way back home, and he was absolutely delighted by it. He didn't want to rodent it, he just wanted to eat it. Today he found another dead dogfish. He ran off on the beach because he could smell it, and I could see him looking for something along the shoreline. So I called him, but he found his dogfish, and he sat down and put his napkin around his little throat and began to chew away. So I said to him, you know, this is just not very nice. It's a bit smelly. Come on, let's just go. But he didn't really want to let go of his dogfish because it was a special treasure and it tasted jolly nice. It was very smelly. It was a nice fermenting fish. What kind of a dog wants to give up a nice fermenting piece of fish? That fermenting fish was probably actually going to be pretty good for him, provided I could say that there was no hooks or anything like that left inside. I mean, sometimes the fishermen leave them behind, sometimes they don't. Anyway, I didn't really want him to be eating the fish in the house or in the garden. It's a bit smelly, and then you've still got to deal with it at the end. And so anyway, we're walking along, and he's got this fish in his mouth, and he's so proud, and every now and again he stops, he lies down, he gives this dogfish a little bit of a chew because he's just so delighted that he's got this thing. It's just wonderful for him. Thankfully he doesn't roll in these things. And we got closer to our turning point, and I thought, how can I get him to choose to let go of this fish? Because yes, I could have asked him and taken it from him, and he'd probably given it to me. A hand would have smelt. But it's not something he wanted to willingly do. So I thought, aha, and I've got some chicken treats in my pocket. You always want to have some treats with you. You want to go out fully loaded when you've got a dog, because you never know when you might need those treats. So I threw one of the little chicken treats by Nature's Menu along the prom, along the walkway, and he ran after it with his fish hanging out of his mouth. He was like, oh, lovely. Dropped the fish, ate the treat. And I quickly threw another one. He was like, oh, what do I do? I've got the fish, I've got another treat. Stumbled for a bit, but then went after the other treat. And then after that, I just kept on tossing the treats, one in front of the other. And after a certain distance, he'd forgotten about his fish, and he'd done it by his own accord. So I gave him that freedom to make his own choice. He chose the treats. I could have taken off him, of course I could have done, but when they have so few opportunities to make decisions, it's quite nice to be able to empower them by saying, here, have some treats instead. So that's what I wanted to share today. I think the moral of the story is, make sure you have some treats in your pocket, because you never know when you might need them. And dogs love treats, but obviously choose good ones. And don't give them too many dried bits of dehydrated things, because it's just not good for them either. So take care. Bye.